In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 MLB games happening on May 19, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cincinnati Reds head to Pittsburgh to open a 3-game series against the Pirates on Monday night. These National League Central foes have already met once this season, with the Reds holding a slight 2-1 edge in that early series. Cincinnati has been up and down all year, and that trend has continued lately. They're just 5-5 over their last 10 games. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh is desperate to snap out of their slump. With Mitch Keller on the mound, they might have a decent shot. The Pirates have faced a tough stretch recently, playing road series against both the Mets and Phillies. Nick Lodolo gets the ball for the Reds, but his numbers against the Pirates haven't been great. A career earned run average of 4.3, and the Reds have dropped 4 of his last 5 starts. Keller, by contrast, has been mostly solid. He's allowed 2 runs or fewer in 3 of his last 5 starts and just held the Mets to 2 runs across 7 innings. Pittsburgh also comes into this one fresh off a home series win over Atlanta. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. The Reds did some damage the last time these teams played, putting up 14 runs across 3 games. While Keller has been mostly effective lately, his career track record against Cincinnati isn't great, a 6.06 earned run average against them. He didn't pitch in that earlier series, so this will be his first crack at them this season. On the other side, Lodolo has had a rough month, posting a 5.94 earned run average, and the Reds pitching as a whole has struggled on the road. They've given up 25 runs over their last 5 games away from home. There should be enough offense on both sides to push this one over the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Miami Marlins. The Cubs head to Lone Depot Park on Monday to take on the Marlins, and I think this spot favors Miami more than the line suggests. Edward Cabrera's numbers don't tell the full story. He's got better stuff than his earned run average shows, and he flashed some of that potential over the weekend. Meanwhile, the Marlins offense finally showed some spark in their series against the Rays. Chicago is playing good ball lately, but I don't love the idea of laying a price with Ben Brown on the road. This just feels like a decent value spot for the home dog. As our first pick for this matchup, the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. There's a strong case for the over in this one. The total has gone over in 21 of Miami's last 33 games against National League teams, and the Cubs come in swinging the bats well, averaging 5.3 runs per game this month and 6 in night games overall. They've also traveled well, posting a .261 average and a .807 OPS away from Wrigley. Chicago has a .342 WOBA and 36 career at-bats against Cabrera, and should be able to put pressure on a shaky Marlins bullpen that owns a 4.59 earned run average and has served up 22 homers. Miami's offense hasn't been consistent, but it did wake up over the weekend, and they'll get a look at an up-and-down Cubs pitching staff that holds a 4.36 earned run average and 1.39 WHIP, even though there's a noticeable gap in offensive consistency between these teams this year. Both lineups have enough upside to push this total over. These two have hit the over in 5 of their last 10 matchups. The Cubs' last 3 games alone have seen a combined 26 runs, and the Marlins are allowing 4 runs per game over their last 10. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus Boston Red Sox. It's the opener of a 3-game interleague series in Boston, where the Mets roll into Fenway to take on the Red Sox under the lights Monday night. Kodai Senga has quietly been one of the most reliable arms in the National League this season. He enters this matchup with a sparkling 1.22 earned run average, a 1.2 WHIP, and a 42-19 strikeout to walk ratio across 44.1 innings. No team has scored more than 2 earned runs off him in a single outing yet, which is impressive in any context. Sure, he's due for a little regression at some point. No one stays this hot forever, but right now, he's locked in, and you just can't fade him. The Mets came into Sunday night, having won 6 of their last 9, and they've been dominant against American League East teams, going 15-3 in their last 18 matchups. Boston, meanwhile, has been stuck in a bit of a rut, dropping 4 of 5 coming into Sunday. Rookie starter Hunter Dobbins has held his own through 5 starts, but he tends to get hit a bit, and this Mets lineup is more than capable of taking advantage of that. Senga's nasty pitch mix should give Boston problems, especially since they haven't seen him before. Even with the Mets having to fly in after a primetime showdown with the Yankees, they've got the edge here. I understand the case for Boston as a home dog. Dobbins has flashed some potential, but matching zeros with Senga is a tall order. The Mets are simply in a better groove right now, and I expect them to grab the series opener. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Let's talk totals. The Mets rank 12th in MLB in scoring, averaging 4.57 runs per game, and that number climbs to 4.92 when they are on the road. Their games average 7.78 total runs overall and 8.63 away from home. On the other side, Boston has been a top 6 offense this season, putting up 4.89 runs per night, with that jumping to 5.27 at Fenway. The average run total in their home games is 9.72. Heading into Sunday, the under was 27-16-3 in Mets games and 23-23-1 in Red Sox games. Boston did notch a dramatic win Saturday thanks to Rafael Devers' first career walk-off homer, so there's some life in that clubhouse. Still, they'll have their hands full here. Senga is elite, and Dobbins, while not dominant, has been serviceable. He's rocking a 3.9 earned run average through 5 starts and looks to have locked in a spot in the rotation with Tanner Houck landing on the injured list. If Dobbins can give Boston 4 to 5 solid innings and Senga keeps dealing, this one could stay under the number despite the offensive stats. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Astros are hitting the road for a matchup against the Tampa Bay Rays, with the game set to take place in Florida. While the Rays are technically at home, Houston has had the upper hand in recent meetings, winning 4 out of their last 6 head-to-head matchups. Tampa has also struggled when favored at home against American League opponents, posting a weak 3-8 record in that role. What really tips the scale for me is the pitching matchup. Houston's rookie left-hander, Colton Gordon, is slated to take the mound, and that spells trouble for a Rays lineup that simply hasn't figured out lefties this season. Tampa Bay is batting just .203 against southpaws, an alarmingly low number. Considering the recent history between these teams and how poorly the Rays have hit against lefties, the value is all on the road underdog here. As our first pick for this matchup, the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the totals angle, there's even more reason to expect a low-scoring game. Houston has hit the under in 7 of its last 10 games, and Tampa has gone under in 8 of its last 10 against the Astros. Neither team has shown much firepower at the plate this season, and with the Rays likely to struggle against a lefty again, I don't see either lineup doing enough to threaten the total. Houston might do just enough to win, but I doubt they'll blow the doors off offensively. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.